Okay, everyone, how are we doing today? So, welcome to this channel. If you've checked my previous post, you see I was just talking about the different things I do. So, here I would like to show us about Forex. Let me talk a little bit about Forex. I want to show you the best gold strategy out there. So many of us have been trading for a long time and we've been finding it difficult. I, for one, I traded for over 5 years before I started becoming profitable. Um, One of these days, though, I'll make a video showing and telling us reasons why most of us are not profitable. I'll be using myself as an example. So, but for today, let me just do a very quick one on how to trade gold profitably. Let's say you're in Nigeria or in London, just you wake up in the morning, GMT time, you just go. First of all, I encourage people to first of all check the currency strength meter, right? Check the currency strength meter. Preferably I use this one by Baby Pips Market Milk. Do you understand? So all the currencies are traded against the US dollars. If US dollar is strong, that means other currencies should be weak against it. So, but basically, the pair have come to discover that actually works with this, that does this very well, that moves in that moves synonymously with dollar opposite in opposite direction is the gold. Gold is it's not as if it's a country's currency, right? So it's just a universal currency, also just like the US dollar. When the US dollar is weak, often the time I see gold buying. I've tested it over time. Though when I started, I lost a lot of money because I was entering here and there, here and there, here and there. Well, as time went on, what happened? I understood what happens in the market. Well, from time to time, I'll make videos about this. If you have any question, please drop it in the comment section and support this channel too by actually please subscribing. Don't worry about how long I open this channel. I've always wanted to do open my own YouTube channel, but I just opened it for a very long time and I left it. I decided to just come back and maybe now I think I have something to give to the general public. Then let's do it this way. So this is just my gold strategy, right? And this is not how I trade gold generally. This is just a strategy on gold that I just discovered and it has actually been very, very, very good. So once again, as I said, please subscribe to the channel, comment, like, share. It will just help to build this channel and help many other persons see this value. So today being 30th of August, we discovered that gold is very US dollar is very strong, right? So what are you expecting? On a normal, if you want to do the general stuff, you just check the highest currency, that's the strongest currency, and check the weakest currency, then you trade with that every day. It gives you the general direction of the market for that particular pair. So let's say just like you see USD is very strong, JPY is very weak. What do you do? In USD JPY, you should be looking for buys. Today I took around 50 pips on this pair USD JPY. I didn't trade gold today. I was a bit busy. So but let's just check what gold is doing. So we check on gold pair, right? This gold pair. Sorry, don't worry about my analysis. This was analysis I did last week. I wanted gold to actually come to this point here, then buy. I said if it comes here, it buys. These are zones. It's another strategy that I use. It's actually for the longer term. So it has actually bought from here to this zone. So another while I go on, I will just explain. Let me remove all the drawings, right? So if we use this, let's put this line here so as for us to know when today started, right? So I woke up in the morning. First of all, what I did was check which currency was stronger. I discovered that not necessarily stronger when it comes to gold. Just what you want to check is the US dollar strong or is it weak? So if it is in green, that means it is strong. If it is red, it is weak, right? So you just go to what's the name? Um the chart, then you start looking for positions. Then when I started, what I was just doing was I'll go at random. How far where will I enter the market? How far where will I enter the market? And so but you discover here that when the was the name 8:30. So at 7 o'clock I was awake. I looked at the market. It was not giving me any sense that it is actually going to follow the analysis that has been done, like to follow the strength. I discovered that gold was still buying. If it was before, when I just wake up, I'll go to 15 minutes, right? I'll go to 15 minutes. Then any sell position I see, I start entering. Any sell position I see, I start entering. So, but what happened later in the day? This is what happened, right? The market changed, gave a different bias. The market changed direction. Now, if you follow the general people that do forex, they always tell you about fair value gap, support and resistances, and the rest, right? So once you see that dollar is strong, what do? You start looking for those particular places on the chart, right? Now, this market was falling. You are actually looking for an opportunity to sell. But I can't advise you that because you see here, you just go and sell. If you sell anywhere at random, the market may retrace. So what I do most of the time is that I wait. Do you understand? So when this market retraced with this, I don't know if you're seeing me. When this market retraced with this green candle here, this green candle here, this one, it was too massive. Do you understand? There's something, we have what we call momentum in the market, right? So you discover that this is too high. That means you don't actually, yes, we have a fair value gap here. If you check itself, it's actually a support, like a resistance that is now turned support. But the momentum at which this candle went here showed you that gold is actually using strength to come here. But remember, what are we looking for? We're actually looking for what's the name? Sell scenarios, right? You see, it came to this other zone. Now it became a bit weak. It became a bit weak. But watch what happened. It also created another big momentum and a fair value gap here. Remember, it has broken above this support here. There's now a fair value gap. What you are trying to just do is wait for structure to be broken. If you know what they call, let's say, market moves in uptrend, down, 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 right? This is how market moves most of the time. So, but for you to this, if you check here, this market was still in this other zone, right? So for you to say that this market has actually changed direction, you need to see the market break below this last high, that last low, right? So if it breaks below the here now becomes another resistance that pushes the market down. Do you understand me, right? So that's another reason that pushes the market. So out of this time, when you see that this market broke here, now came back to this direction, came down and broke this region here. You see now, you now wait for that perfect retest. Now you remember the momentum at which this candle was falling tells you what that this market is now ready to fall. So at this place, at this other region here, even if you go to, let's say you go to the 5 minutes time frame, right? You go to, remember, we are scalping at this time. So remember, as I said, here was high. It was buying. The momentum was high, just like what we saw. Then we came down here and we saw it here. On the normal, if it's by normal day, I would have entered there and scalp it. When I see that something like this is happening, remember, we'll be taking cognizance of this. But when this one happened, this momentum as it fell, first we've discovered that this first one happened there. Then when we saw this, right? When we saw this, remember, look at how it was going. It was not the momentum at which this candle was going here was smaller than here. On the normal, this where I would have entered this chart. I would have entered this trade here after this first rejection. My stop loss above here. Then I'll be targeting. Normally, what we always do is we go with a target of at least three, 1:3, 1:3, right? You just target it and sorry, this is what we say. Just do your target. make sure it gives you at least 1:3, right? Or 1:2, depending. So when you see it happens that way, wow, you automatically you just go out of the market. But normally again, what you should now be doing is, as I said, the US dollar is strong, right? So at every interval, you see opportunity. Now the market is now flowing with the direction of the strength of the currency. You go again, you check. We have this. You see what happened here. We have a fair value gap, which is also aligning with this particular zone, right? This actually a support turned resistance, and the market went there, gave us a pin bar. We took another trade. Why I do? Because I scalp. I always move to break even immediately. I put my stop loss above here. Then target 1:3. 1:3, right? So once I just discovered that something like this happened and it did not break, like it went back to hit my break even, I'll just relax again. Why? I'm just waiting for sell opportunities. I see it came back to this zone, created. Normally, if you know your candlestick pattern, you know that this is a bearish engulfing, right? A bearish engulfing. Again, I enter again. Minimal lot size. You are scalping, right? So you should be very careful. You take it again, trying to target 1:3, right? So another thing some people do, some of my friends do very well, is they just target the next zone. Understand? From one zone to the other, you just target another zone, and that's how you go. Now there is now a momentum again. Wow, you'll be scared. Remember, as the market change direction, you just go sharp sharp, check. Is the US dollar still strong? Yes, it's still strong. What happen? You go back. You are still waiting for this thing. Normally, I would not have entered this position. Why? I was scared of this momentum, this candle that had momentum. But look at this one now. It is now strong. We are 1, 2, 3. Immediately I see this reduction. I was online though when I saw this. I didn't take the trade. But immediately I see this, what happens? I know that this market now, in relationship with this, if you draw previous support turn resistance, what do you see? It is retesting this zone. Gold is very sweet to trade. What happens? You take it and take it 1:3. So sweet. So this is just what you do. As I said, first things first, when you wake up in the morning and you want to start trading, go and check the currency strength meter. What is actually happening? Is the US dollar strong or is the US dollar weak? Once you decided and you've seen that the US dollar is strong or weak, you go to the chart immediately. You start looking for support and resistances. You check your momentum, you check the momentum of the candles, you check the normally I trade during the London and the New York session. That's why you see this stuff. It's called sections. You understand it? That's actually when the market moves most times. So it's called the different trading session. Our New York and this thing. So in case you want to add this to your chart, it's very easy. You just go to indicators, that search for sections. You see trading section that is new, right? You just click on it. Then you come. I think this should be it because mine was there before, right? You check style. So me normally, what I do when I come to this, I just remove this first section. I don't use the first section. I use only the sorry, my battery is low. I use only the second and the third sections, right? Visibility, I just allow it to be shown on minutes. I don't like seeing it in other sections because they blow my chart. I only like seeing it on the minutes because that's when you actually go to take the trades, right? So I'll just delete this. I have the one I'm using already. So you see the intersections and the rest. So that's how to trade gold. On this day, these other days too, I bet you if you had gone to check the currency strength meter, right? You see all these trades too, you would have taken them. You would have taken them because what's the name? US dollar was weak yesterday. The market started was just selling. But already I've seen the strength of the market. I was just waiting for a change in momentum, right? I was waiting for a change in I was waiting for a change in the momentum of the day. So when I saw this, first of all, that day I saw this market actually broke. As I saw the retracement here, this is actually a fair value gap, right? I like checking from the places that have previous support turn resistance. This is actually a place where the market retraced. So we check from here. Let's go down to 5 minutes time frame and see what happened within that period, right? Where is it? Okay, this is even the third day. So you see that as you just came in, there is a rejection here, right? There is a rejection here. Take profit. Normally, we say we target 1:3. As you targeted your 1:3 or anything, but normally some people do zone. So me immediately you just move because I'm scalping. Why? I just move my stop loss immediately to break even. So if it hits me, I go and I relax and start looking for another position again to enter. So this is another place. Remember what we are looking for. We already ascertained that we are in a buy position, right? That the market is bullish. You just come, as I said, still in this zone. We saw looking for a place that was previous resistance turns up. I like using it like this and angled high. You saw, would have taken it here again, buy here, stop loss here. Then we target our 1:3 and see if the market got there. So it got there while we were asleep in the night. So bros, guys and everyone, this is just how easy it is. I may not have explained it very well, but as we still go on, I'll still make videos on this trying to explain all this. It's very simple, guys. Just first of all, as I said, check your currency, check your strength of currency. They just go to gold. You can use your strategy. Do you understand? But why I like this is that if I have a bias already on gold, because that's how we trade. I'm not sure I'm going to be using that on this particular this thing. The market is already on a bullish trend. So boys, all right, maybe my next video I will actually show us how to check trends in market, how to know where your market is going to, where to buy, where to sell. It's really really do help. So and I also recommend, if you are looking for who to learn from, don't just go about learning from everybody on this online. I don't teach. For now, I don't teach. I don't have a mentorship. I don't guide anybody. If you want to learn from the people I learned from, you can check Ilya Silkov, you can check Transparent FX, you can check Victor FX. These three persons are people I highly recommend. And I'll keep on telling you as I'll still keep on mentioning their names as we go. So thank you very much, guys. I wish all of us success. As I said, please don't forget to like, subscribe, please, and comment. It helps. Let's see if I can actually grow this channel. I'll be giving free nuggets on trading. So if you really, really do wish to hear more and see more of what I do, you can actually please support the channel by subscribing. Thank you and God bless.